What is going on there, guys? Welcome back to another episode and a brand new season of the Ipswich Town career mode in FC25. So this is our third season with the Tractor Boys. We have had a very successful 2 seasons with them. We've won the Carabao Cup, we've won the FA Cup twice, and we won the Europa League last season too. So we are now playing Champions League football, but now I really want to future-proof this team. And just to show you what the team's looking like, and I'll go through all the changes, what I think about I'm going to do. So we're still going from the goalkeeper. We've still got Garcia. He's not going anywhere. Van Ewijk, O'Shea, Greaves and Davis is a back line. O'Shea, I've actually decided to put on the transfer list because I really want to upgrade that centre-back role. That is my first point of interest to improve upon. And the fact is I've got Hjausen and I've got Chadwick coming through, so I could just really do with a first teamer there. So his place is unfortunately going to be swapped out. He's 27, he's had a couple good years with us. Going to swap that out. Still got Florentino and Scott in midfield. Hutchinson is going to stay where he is. Elanga's going to stay. Delap's going to stay. The only other place, the main 2 positions I really wanted to sort out is that centre-back and left wing. They are my first point of interest. Anything else is secondary. Centre back first and then the left wing spot. I don't think I'd want to sell Clark. I'm not going to put him up for transfer, but if a luxurious offer came in, maybe I'd have to consider it, especially when we've got quite a few wingers coming through anyway, and I'm sending people like Diblin out on loan. Most of these youngsters I've actually put out on loan. So yes, I've showed you a few of the loans before, but literally, I must have nearly a whole starting 11 all going out on loan. Literally, probably about 12 to 13 players all going out on loan. It's absolutely insane. So the first sale of the season is Ethan Wheatley to Club Brugge for 14 million. I bought this guy for about £1 million or £2 million. I've got like nearly 5 to 6 times, even more than that, more than I could. I actually bought him for, and he's only played a handful of games and gone out on loan. Honestly, this is the kind of business I like to do, especially in these career modes when you need some fast money. That will be like nearly half a player's value when I won't really use Ethan Wheatley. Whoa, I mean, I don't have any intentions of doing this, but look at this. 85 million offer for Joan Garcia. I think when I looked, he was worth about 55 million. They have offered 85 million for Joan Garcia. That's like life-changing money. That's insanity to be offering that for a goalkeeper. I mean, I don't even. How much is like the most paid for goalkeeper? I mean, so one second, I'm actually going to search it. I think it was actually Kepa Arrizabalaga, and I think it was like for 80 million. That's really weird to think about it like that. Say how badly that went, but then again, he's actually seems like he's reviving his career a little bit at Bournemouth. But I'm not going to entertain it. This is why I'm going to do it this way. Only way I'd be willing to even consider it is if they went absolutely astronomical and give me probably 135. That is honestly what I value him, because how important he is for the team. I have no intention of letting him go. I've actually got 12 players out on loan now. What is absolutely insane. I don't actually know if some of these players have actually already got better as they've been out on loan. I'm pretty sure some of these guys have actually gone up already. A little young Bale, as I'd like to know Tom Hughes as, is a Welsh winger. I'm trying to find that next Bale. Oh my god. The transfer saga with Joan Garcia continues. It's not even done. I honestly thought we were going to shut the door in my face and say, no, we're not going anywhere over. I'd probably say we wouldn't have gone over 100 million. They've exceeded that. I don't want to get rid of him. I really don't. And the fact is, I'd have to go out and find someone who's good enough, who's at similar overall. And most of them guys who are that overall are going to be older. And Garcia is 25. 6'3" as well. He's a tall guy. He's a really good reflex save keeper as well. Good with his feet. Good with the ball. Good with his hands. Honestly, I think he's one of the most untouchable people in the team. Sorry. Dara O'Shea is gone as well for 17 million. I've got for him to go to Brighton. That is brilliant. That's going to pay for a big chunk of a top centre backs transfer budget. So I've not done selling players yet, but just looking at what the budget is now, we've gone from 54 to 82 million. That is enough to get 2 solid players in our team, like nearly mid-80s. So I am trying to find players. I'm just taking my time to I don't want to keep rinsing and repeating signings. I kind of want to find that we're getting to that point in the series now, especially now we're in Champions League. I really want to make a big push for Champions League in the league, and also I really want to start making title charges. The Santiago Lopez is gone as well, £8.5 million. That's another bit of budget for us again, and we probably could have got about 10, but I just let him do it. And Cameron Humphreys has gone to Sassuolo for 2.7. And another one bites the dust, and Swedberg is left for £10 million. I think I only bought him for about £4 million, so I've got basically double my money back in a 2-year space. So I'm happy with that. We have had a couple of offers for people like Emmanuel and Mega, and apparently I could get over 20 million for him. But he's 23, he's nearly 80 overall. I have obviously put into question Delap's place in the team. The only way I'd do it is if I got about 25 million flat. That's probably the only way I'd do it. If I got about 25, it means I could put some money towards getting a new striker and possibly putting Delap down to the bench. Right, so we have got these are the 3 players I've found. I've not got any interested on. I'm gonna probably just take him off, to be honest, because I can't really wait any longer because someone's in for Murillo. So if I want him, I've got to go in for him basically now. I think it's Union Berlin. So the 2 players I'm really interested in bringing, and the fact is, what I'm thinking is I want to get a bit more of a brute and a bit more of a, I don't know how you say it, someone to complement Greaves, because Greaves is a taller and a bit more just hoof it out there kind of defender. Even though he's decent with his feet, I want someone who's a little bit more like a defensive midfielder but playing centre back in a way. I'm actually confused of who to go for but there's a few positions I really want to improve upon. And even saving at £8 million, hopefully if I can get Timber on a decent wage. I feel like Murillo would want a pay raise as well. He'd want a bit more money on top. But Timber, who is going to be a bit part player for Arsenal these days, he's not going up a lot in overall. I feel like he'd want to have a new challenge, especially with a team like us where he knows he's going to get played in, week out. It'd be an interesting player. I think, you know what? I think I've decided. I'm going to go for Timber. I don't think I've ever actually used him in a career mode before. Same with Murillo, but you know what? Let's bring in Yuri Timber. There he is. The Dutch defender is in for £30 million. One of the biggest transfers we've done in recent times. I think actually we might have spent more on Florentino. I can't quite remember how much we bought him for. I think it might have been 20 actually. But anyway, this is a 5 overall increase on O'Shea. That's how crucial. And not only that, we've basically selling O'Shea and replacing him, he's only cost us about 13 to 15 million. That is the big thing. Yes, I've had to give him a bigger wage, but you know what? This will be a great sign, I think. I really do. Okay, so as I said at the start, my two positions I really wanted to improve upon was the centre back and the left wing role, because I just don't think Clark is doing enough in that position. I feel like we could just do with someone on the similar vein of like a Langer, who can really break the lines, really open it up with pace and skill. So I feel like spending a bit of cash on the left wing and then having Clark as a backup, because he can play either side, would be brilliant. Hence why I let Dibblin go out on loan, because I feel like that's what I wanted to do. But also I need to bear in mind, I could really do with another centre mid as well. So I'm looking for some young centre mids who can come in, and if I have to, I'll just bring back Thomas, and I'll just buy like maybe an older midfielder or something. But the other ones is I've got Ferran Torres, who is, yes, he's 26, but he's a good overall, and I feel like we can get him quite cheap, so I'm guessing he's in the last year of his contract. We've got Desire Du, if that's how you say it. He's going to be probably the most expensive because he's 21. He's a really young lad at 81 overall, so he's still at a decent overall. He's got really good stats. He's pacey, he's agile, he's got a good finish, he's got a good pass on him. So he could be a really decent little player. And also then there's Karim Adeyemi, who is probably going to be around about the middle. He's probably going to cost us a little bit more, but he is 2 years younger than Ferran Torres, same overall as him, and he's 2 overalls higher than Du, and I think he's going to be higher. He's going to be cheaper than Dow. So honestly, what I'm going to do, I'm going to see who I can get the best deal for, and I'm just going to compare them. Okay, so this is the lay of it. So Desire Du, he's, as I thought, he was going to be the most expensive. For £41 million we've got accepted. Adeyemi, 33 million, and 32.2 for Ferran Torres. Honestly, the fact these two are so close, honestly, it takes Ferran Torres off the. I'm honestly just gonna take him off. I'm honestly just giving him £1 for wage. He'll just reject it. Be funny if he does accept it. But anyway, Karim Adeyemi, I'm actually very, very interested in. I like the look of him. Honestly, there's about what, 8 million in it. Dow is 2 overalls less, but he is 3 years younger. So as much as I actually would like to get Dow one day, I'm gonna go for Adeyemi. I think he's gonna be the best fit for us for what we're trying to do. He'll be a good mix with people like Elanga, and just everyone in that attack. I think he'll just benefit off. There he is, Karim Adeyemi, coming from Borussia Dortmund for £33 million. I'm just ecstatic about that. I never thought this would happen this early in the career mode. Someone of his caliber, honestly, he's just a pace demon. What's amazing, he is someone who just will change a game. Right, okay, guys. So I kind of left this a bit late, but basically, from this point on, the first bit of this episode you've watched, I actually recorded a couple of days ago. Obviously, we went in and signed Adeyemi. I think he was a brilliant bit of business for what we got for him, honestly. But what I did do in the time from when I recorded the first bit of this episode to now is I had time to really think about what I wanted to do with this career mode. Rise! Give up! You little bellend. Psst! Give up! I had some real time to really think about what I wanted to do with this career mode and where I think where we've made mistakes, who is the best performers, and who, if I had to, who would I part ways with. So what I decided to do is put 4 of the players I could see us departing with what could be a benefit for the club. The 4 options were Jean Garcia, simply because of his price tag. That is the only... In the fact we got a £120 million offer from Man City, and we could probably have got... I mean, I'm not even funny out. Look at his wage. That is something I'm going to have to sort out, because he is on a bloody shocking wage for how good he is. So, but if obviously we keep him around. But I put him as an option. I put up Liam Delap. He is the second highest transfer of the options I put out there. And also Amari Hutchinson. These two, honestly, I just didn't think turned up enough last season. We had certain stints in the season, but most of the season they disappointed me, especially Delap out of the two. I mean, Hutchinson, I think, has still got room to grow, and I think he's starting to hit. He's only just got into the 80s, so honestly, I think he'll be fine. Delap, though, he's been at that 80 to 82 overall gap last season, and he didn't score enough goals for me. I think he only got like 10 to 15 goals last season. What is decent, but for my star number 9 is not exactly how I want it. And the other one was Jack Clark. Obviously, the lower end of the market value, but because we've just brought in Adeyemi, I've wondered, is it worth me maybe cashing in on him? How much room has he actually got to grow? So I'll put the options out. I'll put it out for you guys. If you didn't catch it, unfortunately, that poll is null and void now, because by the time you actually see this, I'd have already done what I'm going to do. 75%, so it is right now, 75% of the votes was for me to sell Liam Delap and go out for a big number 9. Obviously, we've got Omega, but he's not going to take his spot. I'd have to go out and buy someone. Fact is as well, I've got 20 odd million in the bank. He is worth 36. I think I can get about 50 for him. That will open the door to go out and get a mid-80s star-studded striker. That is what I'm thinking right now. Obviously, I'm a bit disappointed if this happens, because Liam Delap, I said from day one, I wanted him to be one of the stars of his career mode. He has to a certain degree up to his point, but the fact is, I'm getting to that point in this career mode where we're getting into Europe now. We're in the Champions League. I want to start pushing for Premier Leagues, and I honestly think getting a better number 9. Honestly, if I had the money, I'd probably make him my backup and maybe sell Omega, but Omega's not really worth that much. He's only worth 15 million, like 14 million himself. Even if I sold him, I wouldn't have enough to get a number 9 better than Delap. So, and I've not really got many other players I really want to sell. The rest of them are pretty damn good, and I'm fine keeping them around for now. So honestly, I'm gonna take your guys' word for it, and we are gonna transfer list Liam Delap, and we'll see what offers we get towards the end of the transfer window. So here we go, guys. This is our first game of the season, what we're going to be playing. We've got through pre-season, but the FA Community Shield, we played it last season against Liverpool, and I think it was a boring 0-0, and we actually lost on penalties. Devastated that we lost that, but we have got people like Adeyemi and Timber back. They are starting their first competitive games. I might be just moving the team around slightly, give a few players a shot, but I do want to keep it mainly first team related. I really want players to get off to a best start possible. Here we go. So, apart from Liam Delap being put on the bench due to probably his ongoing transfer elsewhere, we have got Omega there. We've got Omega playing up front. Timber and Adeyemi both start their first game for Ipswich Town. The club captain now officially is Leif Davis, so we'll see how it goes. IDM is going to get his first touch in an Ipswich Town shirt. Does get tackled by Kabore. Florentino out to Leif Davis. Takes on Kabore, puts it in there. Ilanga's there. We are really putting on the squeeze right now. And Mega's there! Oh, Mega scores! What a start to this Community Shield! We have been relentless to start this game. We've given Man City no room to breathe. Balls into the box, shots on target, and Omega who's filling in for the lap. Obviously trying to give me the indication he wants the first team spot. Obviously, oh wow, that's not a great look there for Edison. Maybe a bit too much power on the header, but you'd have thought a player of Edison's caliber should be saving that. But Omega will not care. He gets the first goal of his third season. Let's go. Leif Davis. Adiemi does good there. And now, Elanga! It's Omega there too! He pulls it away for two! We are running rampant! Man City can't handle us! What is this defending from Manchester City? I don't know if they're rotating aside, I really don't know. But they just seem not there right now. They just seem all over the place. We're playing I don't know who that Mbete is, I'm not too sure. We've got Pablo Gavi. It looks like a quite strong team, but they're not passing it around as quickly as usual. I say that, man, now they are attacking. So we've got to keep our heads up. Oh, and literally, as I literally just say, Man City haven't turned up this game. They literally turn it up within 2 seconds. And Haaland goes off and scores the goal to get him back into this game. I just couldn't get Timber over quick enough to cover Greaves. Oh, Greaves! It's a penalty. Greaves concedes one against Haaland. Haaland is really giving us a hard time. I mean, that seems a little bit... Oh, Garcia saves! And then he saves again! Oh my God, Hutchinson, what are you doing? Clark out to Nwaneri. And now Scott! Karim Adeyemi with a very, maybe should have put out a cross goal. Scott just got to hoof that away! I don't know what they were doing, City. They were just not pushing it. In that last 20 minutes, they just seemed to be out of ideas and just out of breath. They just couldn't break through us. And Frank Garcia's penalty and his just overall saving of Haaland's shots really kept us in this, kept us ahead. Omega with his first half brace there did the job, and Leif Davis, the club captain, is going to lift the trophy, the first one of the season, the Community Shield. Well, we are in the Champions League, so we will be playing teams like this now. But it's just a roller coaster how quickly we've got here at such a short space of time. Honestly, I don't actually think this career mode could have gone any better than it has already. I feel like we've made the right choices. There's not been that many players who we've chopped and changed, sold. Most of the players we've bought is to get us to a certain area. People like Swedberg and all that last season, they got us to this point. Yes, we sold them, but that was to get better players. That's the only reason we've done that. And you can't say it's not worked. Here we go. Love the old style graphics. So color-wise that we got. James and Akanji is in there. Zai Emery we bought as well. Wow. No Bellingham. I wonder where Bellingham is. Oh, he's on the bench. Rodrigo's on the bench too. Endrick. Very interesting. The fact that Ceballos is playing ahead of Bellingham is very weird to me. Bellingham, if you really want to come, you want to be loved, come to Ipswich Town. You would be more than welcome in our midfield. There we go. I put a few players who helped us to get here, but we have got some of our big players now. Adeyemi, who had a pretty decent start. Garcia's going to start in goal for us. Lamptey is going to come in for Van Eerwyck. Yeltsin in for Greaves. And Scott and Florentino Hutchinson the same middle three. And Mega keeps his spot up front. Adeyemi is making his European debut for us. And Clark's going to take the place of Anthony Elanga. Let's get this ball moving. Can we win 2 trophies in our first 2 games of this third season? What a beginning it would be. Let's go as we mean to go on. It would be amazing if we can beat a team like Real Madrid too. Mbappe gets it back from quite quickly. Now killing Mbappe. Good defending by Yeltsin. Just put Mbappe under enough pressure where he didn't have time to get the ball. Oh, Yeltsin makes a mistake and he goes straight to Vinny Jr. And that one mistake has cost us. The front three of Real Madrid has punished us with our first mistake of the game. Yeltsin with a very lazy pass out. And it's Mbumo with, I thought Mbappe was going to shoot there, that's why I went in with Yeltsin. And John Garcia just can't get anywhere near that. Yuri Timber does well there against Vinny Jr. He was put under immense pressure there. Jack Clark. And now, Omega! Too easy from a Real Madrid point of view. But who the hell cares? It's rare level. And Omega starting the season off very well. Gotta say, anytime this man gets the ball, he very rarely misses. He's a very good little poacher for me. And Clark, what is Rudiger doing? He's ball watching. He's leaving Omega with so much room just to operate in. And Courtois must be absolutely furious. So will Ancelotti. Rudiger will not want to see that one again. Good play there by Yeltsin. Oh, that's a fantastic ball by Hutchinson. Omega trying to hold it up. And now, Adeyemi! Just couldn't keep it down. And no surprise, they are bringing Bellingham on for Ceballos. Oh, and Garcia has to save. And Omega can't hold it up. Alex Scott. that is done very nicely there. And now, God, can't stop it. Vinny Jr. Too easy, but that was a very unlucky turn of events for us. The fact our pass just cannoned off one of their players and went straight to Mbappe with nothing much we could do. And now, Elanga! Oh, he can't! He's got a man all over him. He just can't poke it home. Just getting so cogged up. Oh, it's just not going to go our way, is it? Honestly, the fact we had to lose to a goal of that nature says a lot. We really gave them a run for their money. Honestly, we lacked a little bit coming off the bench. And we just couldn't, like that Langer chance right at the end, could have made it all different. But we'll take it. We'll have to come back next time and have another crack at it. We started off with one trophy. We could have had two, but again, when you're playing against the Champions League champions, it was never going to be easy. But congratulations to Real Madrid. They are the Super Cup champions. Now, let's get down to business to get ready for the Premier League season. So there it is, to Liam Delap to Liverpool for £53 million. Obviously, could have probably got a little bit more, but you know what? We got a pretty damn good price for him. So that now has left us with £76 million in the budget to go out, mainly to go get a striker. I wouldn't mind to get another couple of nice little players if we have any left over, but we'll see how it goes. It's kind of cool. You can see how many sales we've done. So £105 million worth of sales is not bad. Obviously, half of that being Delap. Obviously, it's hard seeing that, but it is what it is. Okay, so I've literally gone out and looked for the past like a half hour. I've literally started looking through different leagues. And these are like literally probably the 10, I don't even know how many there is. There's quite a few here. Just, as much as I really would love to get a striker in right this second for the first game in the Premier League, I really want that. But this is a decision I don't want to rush. I really want all the information for everyone. And I want to actually not overspend. So it's going to be at least a week or two before I've got all the information. So it might be like the end of the transfer window when we can deal with the striker position. But Omega will be able to keep that down for now. So just to show you who I'm thinking of, provides what we're going to do. So here we go. Our first match is against West Ham. I would love to start off a win. Fact is though, we've pretty much played near enough 3 games in the space of a week. With the Community Shield and Super Cup, and now a Premier League first game. So, but I'm going to put out pretty much my best team, and I'll make changes if I need them. Probably what I do need is I probably will need to bring back Jackson or at least someone so I can have a rotational player, or at least maybe even go out and get like an older centre mid just to be a rotation for Florentino and Scott, because they're going to be absolutely shattered. Same with Omega. I might have to sort of tweak something there, but I want to go out with the best team at least for this first bit of the game and hopefully get off to a good start. Here we go, the Premier League is back. We are playing West Ham. Honestly, I want to start with a good game against West Ham. I really want to get off to the best start possible. It is a bit worrying that I haven't got a star number 9. Obviously, I'm having to rely heavily on Omega, but he has actually scored in the last 2 games, so I think he's going to do an absolutely fine job. But obviously, our team will be so much better when we can get a good number 9. But it's something I don't want to rush. Same with like buying anyone else now. I really want to. At this point in the career mode, every transfer matters. So West Ham, let's have a little look at how Tiffany's team looks. So we've got Gomez in goal. I don't know who he is. Vivian Doggy is in there. Frank Coqueret and Bonnie. I'm not too sure who he is. Very interesting. So we are as follows. Our best starting lineup, so John Garcia is in. Timber in for his first Premier League game for us. Omega is going to start. Adiemi makes his Premier League debut. Let's get straight into this. Hopefully get off to the best start possible in the Prem. Honestly, I want to make a title charge this season. Let's bloody do it. And straight away, Adiemi in on Kufal there, not playing around. Scott does well there, plays it into Hutchinson straight away. Oh, and bloody hell. You are actually going to be kidding me with that. What is going on there? They make one slide tackle and it goes straight to him. That's honestly such bollocks. That is 2 games in a row where stuff like that has bit us on the arse. These teams are getting so damn lucky. From Adiemi. He's trying to just run this. Plays it into Omega! And he slams it home! Adiemi gets the assist. Omega, though, continues his fine form. He has got 4 goals in 3 games for Ipswich Town. No chance for the keeper. He hit that with some power. We deserve that. That was such a pain in the ass, that. Davis. And now, Florentino. And now, Omega! Oh, he's done it again! This lad will not be stopped! And now he's given us a lead against West Ham United. The goalkeeper didn't come out for it. Look at this. Florentino goes up for it. Now it's a bounce what goes in our favour. And Omega, after not scoring that many headers recently, Omega has popped up with 2 big ones. That's his 5th of the season already. Seriously! Why is he bouncers? Seriously now! I'm getting so annoyed at this now. Every single time now, they are getting a lucky bounce. Just like that. Why is Hudson playing? Why is he running so slow? Are you seeing this? There's the old doggy. Yes, he's fast. Oh my God, it's a red card. I'll take it, but Jesus Christ, we didn't have to get lucky with that. Hutchinson, you have got pace. Use it for God's sake. Saves him, their keeper. What is going on? Yeah! Hutchinson gets it. Big goal for him, that. Big goal for us. Good play by Ivanovic. Just can't get past. Good play by Ivanovic again. Oh, he's laid it off there. To Hutchinson! That will seal it! Adeyemi just laid it off. We'll take it. You know, I'm going to bring Mikey Moore on. I'm just going to play him up front. Just a fresh set of legs, just to run it up. But 4-2, finally got the job done. Just won't settle for him. It doesn't matter. I don't really know what was going on. We just couldn't. The players just seemed like they just couldn't run. Like, I don't know if it was a bit of tiredness as well, possibly a bit of fatigue. But hopefully now we should have tiny bit of time between next match. So let's go. Here we go. Our second league game is against Newcastle United, a team I'd fully expect to be fighting for that top 10 place and that top 4 place, to be honest. Prem Adeyemi goes for it. Alisson, though, who's at Newcastle, saves it. Oh my God, if Isak somehow sneaked that in, I'd have been absolutely furious. Mainly with my defenders, but also myself to allow that. Adeyemi. Omega! Oh, brilliant chance. Alisson saves brilliantly though. Oh, Omega! It's a Langa this time. That is far too simple from the throw-in as well. But I don't care. We'll take it. Florentino just with a pass into Langa, then he just spins. And the defender, I think Kelly, just can't get there. And Elanga gets his first goal of the Premier League season. Let's go. Oh, big chance. Do you know what? Greaves has been an absolute bloody weapon today. Oh, Clark. Tries to wriggle away. It's just... It won't fall, really. For both teams, it's been such a scrappy game. But with one moment of brilliance from Elanga has got us the 3 points. And games like this is where we need people like that. Come on. We've already won 4 trophies. So we've won Europa League, we've won the FA Cup twice, and we've won the EFL Cup once. I'll be honest, right now, the EFL Cup and the FA Cup are so low down in priority for me. They are the bottom 2 currently in what's so important to me. Obviously, if we get to, like, I'd say round 5, like a quarter-final, that's when I'm going to start taking this seriously and I want to go and win it. But right now, I'm honestly going to switch to my second team and I'm going to simulate and see what happens. And we do get through. Okay, guys, so I've got most of the information back, but just at first glance, looking at like Boniface, he's going to cost too much. Isak, he's going to cost too much. João Pedro's only just joined Brentford. Same with Santiago Jimenez. Openda's going to cost too much. Usman is definitely going to cost too much. Same with Vlahovic. Hard is too low rated. Victor Roque, who I don't actually know how much he is. He's not even finished scouting yet. Just looking at the prices, there's no one. Honestly, if I could have gone for him, I'd have probably gone for someone like Jimenez. Someone I know is proven, and I'd love to have used him again. I'd have loved to have gone for Osman as a bit of a out of the book kind of signing, but even Boniface could have been decent, but I think that's a bit too is worth too much, and also on the wage. Same with Isaac. Honestly, the only two I can really see as realistically signing is either Samu or Mamouche. I'm going to put an offer down for both of them, and we'll see, and we'll go from there. I don't really know what's going on with the negotiations, because Samu's agent, I've just offered 50 million. He's worth 45, and they literally just walked out. Mamouche is not accepted. We got him for 57 million. So you know what? I've had enough of that. I've not really been able to find anyone else, and also, even if I can, it's taking like nearly 2 weeks to actually scout players. I've not got the time. So the fact is, Mamouche looks like a decent player, but also a big upgrade on what Delap was overall wise. I feel like this guy will be a massive help to what we want to do at Ipswich, especially in the Champions League and the Prem. So you know what? Let's go sign this lad up. We have just signed one of possibly, in real life especially, one of the hottest strikers in the game right now. Yes, he's not 90 overall, but the fact is, this lad, we've gone for a good price. He's an upgrade. He's 3 or 4 overalls ahead of Delap. We've got him only for like 10 million above what we actually got for Delap. So just to get an upgrade, it cost us 10 million. I'll take that. What I am going to do, unfortunately, you're going to have to wait till next episode to see his debut against Liverpool. I'm going to leave it here. I kind of want to have a little think about what I want to do next, because we've got about 15 million. I'm wondering whether to invest that in maybe going out for a couple of rotational players, maybe try and get a bit of an older midfielder possibly, just to get us through. Well, we're getting some youngsters coming through. I'm not too sure, so I want a little bit of time to think and before the transfer window closes, because I really want to make this season special. We're sitting second. This game against Liverpool is massive. We've got back Mamouche now. You'll get to see him in action next episode, so please stay tuned for that. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back with another episode very, very soon. Please take care and bye-bye.